Hey cat lovers! Ever found yourself scratching your head, baffled by your male cat's theatrical antics? Well, prepare to be delighted. Today, we're diving headfirst into the quirky, mysterious, and utterly fascinating world of male cats. Get ready to discover 4 surprising facts that'll make you see your furry friend in a whole new light. Let's start with something you might have observed but not fully understood: your cat's paw preference. Have you ever noticed your cat always uses one particular paw to bat at toys or reach for treats? Did you know that cats, much like humans, males, in particular, often favor their left paw for tasks like grabbing food or climbing stairs? This has been observed in studies conducted by the Animal Behavior Science Journal, highlighting the fascinating parallels between feline and human lateral preferences. Speaking of unique traits, did you know that a male cat's temperament can also influence the personality of his kittens? This connection between fathers and offspring is truly fascinating. Bold dads tend to sire confident kittens, while shy males pass on a more reserved nature. This can lead to some interesting dynamics in their offspring's behavior. Research published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery supports these findings, emphasizing the genetic influence on feline temperament. Then there's the infamous caterwauling, a distinct way male cats announce their availability to females and assert their territory. This loud, drawn-out wail is often heard echoing through neighborhoods, showcasing their unique meow and leaving an unforgettable impression. And here's a health tip: neutering isn't just a measure to control the cat population, it dramatically enhances their lifespan. Neutered males can live up to 62% longer, benefiting from reduced risks of diseases and a calmer, less aggressive demeanor. This statistic is supported by research from the American Veterinary Medical Association. This means a longer, healthier life for your furry friend. We're about to embark on a journey through these eye-opening facts that will make you appreciate your male cat's quirks even more. Whether you're curious about their paw preferences, the influence of their temperament on kittens, the reasons behind their nocturnal serenades, or the health benefits of neutering, we've got you covered. So, why should you stick around? Not only will you learn more about your feline friend, but you'll also gain insights into how to better care for them and understand their behaviors. By the end of this video, you'll be the cat whisperer among your friends, armed with intriguing tidbits and stories about male cats. Before we dive into the facts, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Our channel is packed with fun and informative content about all things feline, from behavior tips to heartwarming stories. Join our community of cat lovers and let's keep learning and laughing together. Now, let's uncover these fascinating feline facts together. 1. Like father, like kitten. Here's a fascinating tidbit: a male cat's temperament can influence the personality of his kittens. Bold dads tend to sire confident kittens, while shy males pass on a more reserved nature. This phenomenon isn't just anecdotal, it's backed by observations and studies in feline behavior. The personality traits of the father cat can significantly shape the way his offspring interact with their environment and humans. Take, for instance, a charismatic tomcat named Felix. Felix was known in the neighborhood as the cat with a lion's heart. He was fearless, always the first to explore new territories, and had a knack for charming every human he met. When Felix became a father, his kittens seemed to inherit more than just his striking looks. From a young age, they exhibited the same bold and adventurous spirit. Felix's owner, Mrs. Johnson, often marveled at how his kittens fearlessly climbed trees and confidently approached strangers, just like their dad. One kitten, in particular, named Leo, stood out. Leo had his father's adventurous spirit and would often lead his siblings on little escapades around the yard. Mrs. Johnson even found Leo attempting to climb the fence at only a few weeks old. In contrast, there's the story of Adam, a shy and reserved male cat who preferred the quiet comforts of home over the bustling outside world. When Adam became a father, his kittens mirrored his cautious demeanor. They were more inclined to stay close to their mother and were slow to explore new surroundings. Adam's kittens were gentle and reserved, often taking their time to warm up to new experiences and people. These stories highlight the fascinating way a father's temperament can be passed down to his kittens. It's a reminder of the complex and rich personalities our feline friends possess and how their traits can influence future generations. Now, let's turn it over to you. If you have a male cat who has fathered kittens, take a moment to observe their personalities. Do you notice any traits from the father cat in the kittens? Are they bold and adventurous like Felix's offspring, or more reserved and cautious like Adam's? Share your observations in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and see if your experiences match what we've shared. Understanding this can help cat owners better nurture their pets. If your kitten has a bold and curious nature, engaging them with interactive toys and activities can foster their adventurous spirit. On the other hand, if your kitten is more reserved, providing a calm and safe environment can help them feel secure and loved. So, the next time you observe your kitten's behavior, think about their father and the personality traits they might have inherited. It's another layer of the deep connection we share with our feline companions and a fascinating insight into their little world. 2. Left-handed cats. Ever wondered if cats have a dominant paw? Just like humans, they do. Males, in particular, often favor their left paw for tasks like grabbing food or climbing stairs. It's a quirky trait. 52% of male cats prefer their left, while only 30% lean towards their right. Here's a fun fact. This left paw dominance isn't just random. It can influence how your cat interacts with the world. For instance, left-pawed cats might be more adept at catching toys mid-air with their left paw, displaying an almost comical precision that can leave you marveling at their agility. This preference can even extend to how they play, making certain toys more enticing if they allow your cat to use his preferred paw. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. There was once a clever tabby named Max who lived with his owner, Lisa. Lisa noticed that whenever Max played with his favorite feather toy, he always swatted at it with his left paw. Curious, she decided to test this further. She set up a little obstacle course for Max, with various tasks that required using his paws, like pressing a lever to get a treat or batting a ball through a maze. Without fail, Max tackled each challenge with his left paw, much to Lisa's amusement. One day, Lisa decided to film Max's antics and uploaded the video online. To her surprise, the video went viral. People were fascinated by Max's consistent use of his left paw, and he quickly became an internet sensation, dubbed Lefty Max. Max's left-pawed preference not only entertained millions but also highlighted how our feline friends have their unique quirks and personalities, just like us. So next time you watch your cat play, pay attention. You might just discover if your furry friend is a lefty or a righty. Have you noticed a paw preference in your cat? Take a moment to observe your kitty during playtime or when they're reaching for treats. Are they a lefty like Max, or do they favor their right paw? Share your findings in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your own lefty Max or righty Riley, and see how common these traits are among our feline friends. These little details about our pets can be so endearing and make the bond with them even more special. Don't you agree? While understanding temperament is important, let's not forget about their overall health. Neutering isn't just about controlling the cat population, it significantly boosts their lifespan. 3. Neutered cats live longer. Neutering isn't just about controlling the cat population, it significantly boosts their lifespan. Neutered males can live up to 62% longer than their unnettered counterparts, thanks to reduced risks of diseases and aggression. Here's a fascinating scientific fact. Neutering male cats greatly reduces their risk of developing certain cancers and infections. For instance, neutered cats have a lower incidence of testicular cancer and prostate issues. Additionally, the procedure diminishes the risk of feline immunodeficiency virus, FIV, and feline leukemia virus, FELV, both of which are more common in unnettered males due to their territorial fights and mating behaviors. By neutering your male cat, you also curb their aggressive tendencies, which can lead to fewer injuries from fights and less exposure to pathogens. Neutered cats are generally calmer and less likely to roam far from home, reducing their chances of encountering dangerous situations, such as traffic accidents or predators. This not only keeps them safer but also brings peace of mind to pet owners. Take the case of a neighborhood cat named Tom. Before neutering, Tom was known as the local scrapper, always getting into tussles with other cats. His owner often found him with scratches and bites that required frequent vet visits. After neutering, Tom's behavior changed dramatically. He became more affectionate, spent more time indoors, and his overall health improved. Tom's vet noted fewer injuries and a decreased risk of diseases, contributing to a longer, healthier life. Neutering isn't just a health benefit for individual cats, it also helps reduce the overall stray population, leading to fewer homeless cats and less strain on animal shelters. It's a win-win situation for both cats and communities. By choosing to neuter your male cat, you're investing in a healthier, happier future for your furry friend. It's a small step that makes a big difference in their well-being and longevity. So, if you haven't yet, consider this beneficial procedure for your beloved pet. Now, let's hear from you. If you have a neutered male cat, have you noticed any positive changes in their behavior or health? Share your experiences in the comments below. Did they become more affectionate like Tom, or perhaps calmer and less prone to wander? Your stories could help others understand the benefits of this important procedure. By sharing our experiences, we can learn from each other and ensure our furry friends live their healthiest and happiest lives. Neutering is a small but significant step towards a better life for our beloved pets. Don't you agree? But health isn't the only area where male cats surprise us. Let's talk about a behavior that's both fascinating and sometimes a bit disruptive: the infamous caterwauling, their unique way of announcing their availability. 4. The mating call. Yes, male cats have a dramatic way of announcing their presence, the infamous caterwauling. This unique, drawn-out meow echoes through the night, a haunting call to attract females and stake their territorial claims. Studies from the Journal of Ethology explain that caterwauling is a natural and common behavior among male cats during mating season. This loud, drawn-out wail can sometimes be mistaken for a cry of distress, but it's just a male cat's way of saying, "I'm here, ladies." Here's a fun fact. Caterwauling can reach up to 80 decibels, which is about as loud as a garbage disposal or a busy street. It's no wonder these nocturnal serenades can wake up an entire household. Let me share a short story to illustrate this. There was once a dashing Siamese named Romeo who lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood. Every spring, as the weather warmed up, Romeo's caterwauling would begin. His nightly serenades were legendary among the local residents. People often joked that Romeo should be auditioning for a feline opera, given the powerful and persistent nature of his calls. One memorable night, Romeo decided to serenade from the top of a car parked outside his owner's house. His melodious wails echoed through the streets, waking up not just his owner, but several neighbors as well. Curious, they peeked out of their windows to find the source of the noise. To their amusement, they saw Romeo, head held high, singing his heart out under the moonlit sky. Romeo's caterwauling didn't go unnoticed by the local female cats either. A few nights into his performances, a small group of interested feline admirers started gathering around the car, drawn by his irresistible calls. His owner, initially frustrated by the nightly concerts, couldn't help but laugh at the sight of Romeo surrounded by his little fan club. Eventually, the neighbors grew fond of Romeo's nightly shows. They began referring to him as the serenading Siamese, and even shared stories and videos of his performances on social media. Romeo became a local celebrity, admired not just for his vocal prowess but also for the humor and camaraderie he brought to the neighborhood. Caterwauling, while sometimes a nuisance, can also be a charming reminder of the natural instincts and personalities of our beloved pets. So, the next time you hear a male cat's wail piercing the night, remember Romeo and his nightly serenades. It's just their way of keeping the feline world, and sometimes the human world, entertained. Have you ever experienced your cat's caterwauling? How did you and your neighbors react? Share your caterwauling stories in the comments below. Did your cat, like Romeo, become the local serenading sensation, or did their calls lead to some interesting neighborhood encounters? Your experiences can help us appreciate the unique ways our cats communicate. These nocturnal performances are a fascinating aspect of feline behavior, adding another layer to our understanding and appreciation of our pets. So, let's hear your stories. Speaking of entertainment, let me share a little story to illustrate just how quirky male cats can be. Once upon a time, there was a hefty black Persian cat named Sherman, who tipped the scales at a robust 20 pounds. Sherman was no ordinary feline. He carried an air of regal confidence that often teetered into overconfidence, particularly when it came to his impressive, or so he thought, jumping abilities. One lazy afternoon, Sherman decided it was the perfect time for a panoramic view of the great outdoors. His target? The windowsill. Now, a sensible cat might leap straight from the floor to the sill, but not Sherman. In his mind, the most strategic route involved a pit stop on the couch, which was directly perpendicular to the window. His owner was lounging comfortably on the couch, blissfully unaware of Sherman's grand plans. Sherman eyed his trajectory, crouched, and sprung. However, in his eagerness, Sherman miscalculated. Instead of soaring gracefully over his owner's lap, he landed smack dab on it. This sudden intrusion caused a flurry of claws and a loud yelp from his owner as Sherman scrambled to regain his footing. Sherman's hind legs slipped, and in a flurry of fur and indignation, he face-planted into the wall with a soft thud. The majestic leap had turned into a comedic mishap. His owner, half laughing and half wincing from the scratches, watched as Sherman gathered himself, shaking off the embarrassment with a regal flick of his tail. Undeterred by his less than graceful landing, Sherman strutted off, pretending as if nothing had happened. After all, in Sherman's mind, a minor misstep was no reason to doubt his athletic abilities. He remained ever the confident feline, always ready for his next adventure, even if it sometimes ended in a face-first encounter with the wall. These little details about our pets can be so endearing and make the bond with them even more special. Don't you agree? Now that we've explored these quirks and behaviors, let's recap the 4 fascinating facts about male cats that showcase just how unique and interesting our feline friends can be. And there you have it, folks. 4 fascinating facts about male cats that showcase just how unique and interesting our feline friends can be. From their left paw dominance to the influence of their temperament on their kittens, the infamous caterwauling, and the health benefits of neutering, we've covered some captivating ground today. Male cats certainly know how to keep us intrigued with their quirky habits and behaviors. To recap, we learned that male cats can be left or right pawed, with a significant number favoring their left paw. We also discovered how a male cat's temperament can shape the personalities of his kittens, adding a layer of depth to our understanding of feline behavior. The loud and distinct caterwauling that males use to attract females and assert territory was another intriguing highlight, along with the crucial health benefits of neutering, which can extend their lives significantly. But our exploration doesn't end here. There's always more to learn and share about our furry companions. If you found these facts intriguing, make sure to stick around for more videos where we dive into the world of cats, uncovering more fascinating details and stories. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We have a treasure trove of videos that cater to every cat lover's curiosity, from behavioral tips to heartwarming tales and everything in between. By subscribing, you're joining a community of passionate cat enthusiasts who love to learn, share, and celebrate all things feline. So, which fact about male cats surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more feline facts, check out our video on fascinating female cats. It's just a click away. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and join our growing community of cat lovers. Until next time, keep purring along.